This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution. is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. I've had a cold and a cough, laid up in bed most of the day. Zero energy, hippie, but we'll get through it. It's only an hour and a half in it, so I've got to turn my mic down so you can't hear me coughing all the time. Sorry about that, everyone.
I'm not on my own this evening, so I am joined with our very own DTR Richie.
Hello, good evening, Bowman. Good evening, good evening.
Oh, there's Severy in the chat. Good luck. Yep, thank you, Severy. Yep, absolutely good luck to
Good
everybody.
evening, mate. How are we doing? Right, I have to get into my safety car.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, Richie will be in charge of safety car this evening, so he's going to be doing that. He's going to be doing the honours. Hey, there's Nick in the chat as well. Good evening, Nick. And also, just saying to everybody that if you want to get a slightly different point of view as well, Nick is always streams, so you can always pop across and see what it's like from Nick's POV as well. Nick will be in the GTD, which is the Group 3s. I believe he's driving in the Porsche and picking up the penalty there with that beautiful Ferrari 250 there. We'll go through the cars. Sonatica horses, indeed. Sonatica in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Nick's stream is posted into the chat there. If anyone wants to hello to
Yeah.
I can't do two things at once.
Yeah,
Why is
absolutely.
Sion not there? Sorry.
That's fine. No, that's fine. So yeah, so it's 55 laps. Robbo as well in the chat. So I'm going to say Robbo. So Robbo in the chat as well. Welcome. Robbo.
We'll get there.
We will indeed. Absolutely. So it's 55 laps this evening. At Daytona. So it will take approximately 90 minutes, I think. And he says yeah. But yeah, we'll start in the afternoon. So it kicks off in the afternoon, the race, and then it goes through the evening, overnight, and then will take us into the morning and to the late morning before it finishes off. So it will be daylight. We will have the sunset and sunrise here. So it will be really good. Lovely, thank you very much, Robbo. Yeah, that'd be beautiful. Thank you very much. So excellent stuff. So yeah, qualifying will be soon, and qualifying will be Kieran the Porsche. Qualifying will be done in separate classes. GT3s will go out first, which are the pro drivers in this case, and they'll be going out first with their out lap and 2 flying laps. He's sitting in the pits there. Let's get out with Robbo in the AMG then. Let's see what it's like, and let's just sit on board actually with Robbo whilst he takes us round on this one. Qualifying starting in 2 minutes.
But you just having it to Discord, I'll keep you posted.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Richie. Yeah, so it's 1 out lap and then 2 flying laps with this. So guys have got to get it right. Really, you've got the chance to put a banker in at the start, so you can sort of put a banker lap in and then really push on your second lap, I'm guessing. So yeah, you could do that, or you could push hard on your first lap, and then if it doesn't quite go right, you can then go a little bit easier, steadier on the second lap and just get a time in. So like I say, it's 1 out lap and then your 2 flying laps. And like I say, it's split as well, so you've got GTD, which is Group 3s going first, then you have GTP, which are the Group 1s, will be going second. And they will come out in around about 5 minutes during qualifying. And we also will have something rather special as well at the start of the race with this one, as this is part of the Endurance Cup. We will have Richie driving the parade lap in the safety car.
Happy days, happy days.
Happy days. It's a nice car actually. I think it handles quite well. What do you think, Richie?
It's a little bouncy in a few places, but I have this car all set up normally.
Yeah.
But then now the Bob's in charge, so I've lost all my braking, I've lost all my gearing, I've lost all of the stuff I've set up.
Yeah.
Nick is telling the crew everything there. Mudgelina is still typing into Discord, so nothing to tell you from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is just the 1 lap today after we've done the practice. So it's just the 1 lap today.
It is indeed. Yeah. Safety car is just the 1 lap, and then Richie will pull off into the pits as he does so. GTP and GT3 drivers. So the GTP, whoever's at the front of them, will then can either sort of, they will start the race essentially. So they will come out, put their foot down whenever they feel that they can benefit from it if they need to. And also with the GT3, GTD drivers as well. So whoever's ahead of that also can sort of hold back a little bit if they wanted to sort of hold themselves back a few seconds away from the GTPs, just in case if anything happens in turn 1, then they might have a slightly clearer way through. So that might be an idea as well, but let's see how it works, I guess. But qualifying will come first, and we'll see how that goes. Let's have a look.
Mujolina said he's just came home from a business trip. Excuse me, he can be there in 10 minutes, he'll start last. Okay,
That's
so
fine
we're going
then.
to have to rearrange the grid anyway, so no problem.
Beautiful. Okay, yep, that's no problem at all. We can let Nick know about that, and then Nick can just put him in. We're about to start the qualifying, everybody, so get ready. Nick wishing everybody good luck. And yeah. There we are, let's get onto that little bit there for me, to see. Let's have a look. Okay, about to start then, everybody, so first. Group 3s. There we are. So we need to get onto a car that's coming out. Nick is coming out as well. So yeah, cool. Beautiful. So they'll all be coming out for right laps with this as well because it's timed. It's important for everyone to sort of get out as soon as possible and then get on track and. Shocky, is that Shocky?
I'll wait till after Nick has done his laps because he's going out now.
Yeah.
I'll post into the chat channel and literally he's coming in and he's too tries to go out. Wait till he's finished. Cool. And Multyclass has seen that message and it's okay. I said, we rearranged the grid anyway, so just join the lobby and get ready. Perfect.
Beautiful. Okay.
Everything's done, so.
It is. Looking sweet.
Let's go.
Love it.
Let's go.
Indeed. Okay, so Nick leading them out at the moment. I don't think there's anybody in front now, so Nick's out in front at the moment. He will be the first driver to set a lap time. He's coming out. We'll just coming around. We'll just have a quick look at Sayo in the BMW. It's the M6 this time. We're hoping for the M4, but it might drop in the time. But we've got the M6, but have got an M4. So yeah, good. We have Robbo in the AMG. Delivery.
Chat, good luck tonight, good luck to you, good race.
Absolutely. Come through across now, and we've got Dak in the Ferrari, first of the 296s. Ian keeping close attention just behind Dak there, you can see Ian, also in the Ferrari 296. Dak with the EBM. Aston Martin livery, which has been refabricated, the Ferrari 296 for this one. Ian using a cherished old livery, this one actually, so it's our Motorsports, which was used on Aston Martin, and this was the first livery ever used in EDTM. So
was it really?
It was, yeah. So, yeah. So he wanted to sort of nod a cap, I guess, to sort of like his first.
Pay homage.
Yeah, pay homage to it. So he's used. Deck has spun out a little bit on the first turn. Must have collected that curving maybe. Ian is free and up and running though still at the moment, but we'll have a look at that. Kieran into the Porsche at the moment, so he's entering the Porsche as well. Of course we have the 992 GT3 version available to us for this one as well, so very serious. So that could be in a Lamborghini, and if I remember rightly, it's strange because we've got a lobby that's got 3 homages to Aston Martin liveries, because this is the heart of racing, the Lamborghini livery, which Hippie has created himself. Excellent stuff. Really cool.
When I was watching any of the practices, the Lamborghini was very, very tough on its feet. Very, very tough on its feet. So it does seem over the 90 minutes, it's going to be tough. There's going to be an awful lot of short shift and trying to get the pit stops down to the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And trying to hold on.
So
And it is racing softs and racing mediums, both are required.
it is indeed, yeah. So important to get those tyres selections correct. So we've got Nick second first lap there with 148. That's what I need to do.
Alvin, 147.8. You do what you're doing. We'll
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, we got to 148. So Sayo now is P1.
6.
Oh, okay, yeah. 48.6 by Ian as well. It's put him into 7th place.
That's just the bankers. Just the bankers. Kieran, 48.1.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, Sayo, Robbo, Kieran, Nick, Ian, Deck, and Hippie.
I'm on board. The last two laps of the line. Deck 212.
Yes, because of that spin.
8.6.
So maybe now he'll make up for it. Let's have a little ride on board with Deck at the moment to see if it's just stay with Deck at the moment. See if there's a purple sector coming up in this one. And he has 1 4 of the second. Always the inside can be different to the outside because some cars have got better top end, so the slightly slower cars top end wise probably want to make as much as they can on the inside circuit before they get out into the rain oval part of the track.
Just to
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, lovely. And we got Midley just popped it in there as well, so yeah, Angelina will be entered in. So that's lovely. Everybody entered us this evening, which is really good. Thank you very much, everybody. Great to see indeed. So yeah, currently yeah, he's put 9 up at the moment, so that looks like he's going to be setting. We should have all the yeah, absolutely. So we should have all the pro drivers out now as well, so that's cool. Or the pro-am, I should say. To cross the line, of course. And there we have it. 146.587, so he does take pole position, and then all the Group 3 cars now will return to the pits whilst we allow time for the we're just going across there as well, so it allows time now for the GTP drivers to come out. These guys now coming out at the 5-minute marker. They'll be coming round to start their first of their 2 flying laps. Using the DK using the Porsche 936. So yeah, it is very close times indeed. Robbo's actually right there. Very competitive. So he's going to cross now. He'll be bringing in his. So we have Yari coming through in the Toyota, the Denso livery, and then we have also Severy with the Tabac livery, beautifully designed by Daiko. Dexter also in the Denso Toyota livery as well. Just take a bit of grass there. So find yourselves a bit of space if you can. Shocky in the orange, the traditional Shocky colours. Denso on and everything, so yeah, looking good. Orange and black there. Dutch colours, I believe. It's 42 wise anyway. Shocky showing purple, and then we have Peter with the Pink Floyd livery. Again, beautiful, yeah. By Daiko as well, this one as well, so yeah, look in the wall livery there. Yeah, so just saying it's a bit of a handful. It can be, I would imagine on the inside. Once you get out onto the main oval, probably a nice easy going, but yeah, inside track and yeah, lefts and rights, pretty tricky. So let's see now, we've got Vettel with 135.417. We have Yari with 135.5, 135.7 from Severy, 136.3 from Dexter, 135.4 from Shocky. Shocky taking provisional pole at the moment. We have Peter, and Peter takes provisional pole. So Peter with a 134.946 takes provisional pole. still with another lap to go as well yet, so very interesting indeed. He just seems to have that Toyota working nicely for him at the moment, that's for sure. Peter, that livery is doing a beautiful job for you. Shockey currently in P2 and he spun out too, so he's sitting on there at the moment. Vettel currently on a purple sector, so it's 2/10 better, so let's see if that Porsche can keep that going. It's pretty good on the interior for pace, the Porsche does lose a slight little bit on the faster parts, but let's see. Vettel looks like he wants to try and see if he can get this one in pole position. Manage it. Porsche 963 liquid Porsche 919. Can you do it? Oh, just outside, so Peter holds it at the moment. Yari takes it though with a 134.300. Savary with a 134.5 as well, and then we have Peter with 135.9, but Peter's still yet to finish his lap. Can he get that? Oh, just outside what he said in the first instant. So there we are, there we have it. Dexa as well. 136.3, so Yari with the 134.3. We will go through the official times afterwards as the things will again changed. And hopefully Richie will be back with us in a second.
Richie's here.
Ah, you're there, sorry mate, there, no worries.
Sorry,
no worries.
I'm going to go out afterwards and I forgot I had stuff in the washing and I needed to take it.
Okie dokie.
Before we
Gotcha.
sat down to do this. Right, so I
cool.
told M3 guy put Multyclass to the rear of class when he rearranged the grid. So everything's sorted this end.
Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it.
Good?
Yeah, absolutely, that's really good. There we are then, so Yari taking pole position then for GTP, Group 1s. I'll click onto Yari, there he is. And Severi just behind.
Kieran's asking why didn't I do a qualifying lap. I just didn't want to show you up, Kieran. That's all it was. Just didn't want to show you up with my outline speed of my DRS. On my Porsche versus yours.
Yeah, drop that DRS. Away it goes.
Yeah.
Quite pacey. Yeah, it's pretty useful tool. Definitely.
It's quite good in a straight line. It's terrible on the corners, but it's quite good in a straight line. But I had it set up. I got a really good setup on it, and I had it fully tuned up at like 900 horsepower or something like that. And then the VOP comes in and just trances on top of it. Right, so Nick's going to rearrange the grid, so we know what the story is there. Perfect.
So I'll click back out onto this part here. Yeah, so Nick's going to be altering the grid now because obviously we're going to have a parade lap which Richie will be driving the Porsche around there. So let's just quickly go through then the grid for this one then. GTPs, Group 1s, Pro-Am drivers. So we have Yari on pole position with a 134.3. We then have Severi, DTR Severi in P2 with a 134.5. And then we have Peter, DTR FM78 with a 134.9, so only 6/10 between them. And then it gets it's still close, really. We've got Vettel there with a 135.116, so he's only 2/10 outside of Peter. Then we have Shockey, again, only a few tenths outside of Vettel with a 135.4. Not too far away as well as Dexa with a 136.301. So Muggelina will also join the back of that one. So Muggelina will be in that setup as well. On the GTD, the Group 3s, we will have DTR Deck is on pole position with that one. We're on 46.5. Battle Goitza! Hello, hello. No, we had the Audi as well. So the Audi R18 from 2016 was also available. Probably not pacey enough for this particular track, I think, so hence why the pick, I would think, of the other two cars. Yeah, I would have put that down to that. So yeah, so we have Deck P1 for the Group 3's GTDs, Scion P2 with 147.093, Robo Point is in third with a 147.1, so only just outside again. Kieran and Cars, look at that, my word. 26 hundredths of a second between them. That's Kieran in the 911 and then Cars, Ian in the 296. Ian, of course, being promoted from the Pro-Am from last year. He's now in the Pro for this year because he won the Pro-Am last year, so rightfully promoted into here for this one. And then we have Nick in P12 with a 148.239 and then Hippie with a 148.260. So that's everybody. Yeah, I think it could well have been better in some tracks. I think, like Sayo said, he's got the Audi. He's picked the Audi for. I'm trying to remember where he's going to be using that one, and I can't remember right now off the top of my head. But I will, in fact, know. But yeah, it's. I think the Toyota and the Porsche are pretty good round this track for Daytona, especially with regards to the top end. So there we are. I've saved all those as well. So there are, of course, points for P1, 2 and 3 in their respective classes. So those points will come. And it's just a case of me getting ready now. As it looks like, let's have a look. Magdalena's here. Evening, Magdalena. Nice to see you. Nice to see you indeed. So Magdalena.
Evening, Magdalena.
Yeah, so Nick will be setting the grid, so we'll be setting it with the the GTPs at the front, and then you have the GTDs at the back. So that way we have the faster cars at the front and the slower cars behind. Once that grid is set, then it'll be a case of the parade lap, which Richie will be carrying out with the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Safety car.
Hopefully I don't spin it like I've seen on some of them videos where the safety cars hit wall or something like that.
Now you've said it.
Don't jinx me, Roman. Don't jinx me.
Oh,
don't jinx
I'm
me.
pretty sure you'll be fine. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine, Richie. Thankfully you've had a few laps on it anyway, so you've got a little bit used to its little quirkiness. Yeah, absolutely. It's got a few little moments about itself. So there we are. So we have it all set. There we go. Beautifully done. That's the grid all set.
I'm not at the front, am I?
Oh no, Richie needs to be at the front. Richie needs to be at the front. Let's just quickly.
I'm typing. I'm typing. Where's Nick? There he is.
In.
I'm not at the front.
P1. Yeah.
I'm in 15.
P1. That's right, and then we get you led off.
Done.
There we go, beautiful.
Done.
Beautiful.
Happy days.
Let me just put that in there. Super stuff. Right. Now we're about to start, so I'll get the camera ready.
Camera? Are you going live?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
We get to see that beautiful face of yours.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Not mine.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, indeed. There we are. So everybody out on the track warming up at the moment, but here we go. There we are. Everybody's here. Let's get right to the start because we need to get to where Richie is.
Here we are. Sorted. Happy days.
There it is. Beautiful stuff.
Sorted. Keep the TC out just to be sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Best to be safe. Right with Richie. Just sit in here now. Larry separating some of the guys, rolling a little bit side to side, getting all the heat into those tyres. Richie taking them around nice and steady. First lap, 55 laps this will be, so we'll be 54 laps after this out lap parade lap. So, go through the cars as well a little bit. That's alright, take your time. Beautifully done now. See that lovely line behind there, the guys going from side to side. Getting some heat. Larry staying fairly close to the to Richie. GR3 and GTP. And it's important that all the drivers keep their grid positions. So whatever the grid positions, original grid positions were, they have to stay in those before they cross the start line for the second lap. So no one's allowed to get in front of anyone before that. Holding it nicely here. Move all together. It is, yeah. So we'll go through that, and there probably will be a little bit of a break off as well, because as we know, sort of turn one can be sometimes a bit tricky. So it's probably a good idea sometimes for the Group 3s, the GTDs, to just pull off a little bit. Yeah, sort of give themselves a second or two distance. Race starts. We're going through the bus stop now. This is the Moor chicane. Coming into the pit, so this is where I will now come a little bit wider. Watch Richie come round. Everyone now will be sort of slightly closing up a little bit. And in comes Richie into the pits. So we now have Larry will start the race. And away we go. So Larry gets us away. Larry and P1, sorry, Severi and P2, but negotiating the first tour. Corner very well. Peter managed to keep hold of P3, with Vettel was coming around the outside a little bit there, but yeah.
I thought we were doing laps. It says time on it. Bottom right hand corner.
There will be a timer anyway, but it's 55 laps.
Okay, it's just set for an hour 30 minutes is what it's done.
Oh, okay.
Come out, I can now see that.
Oh, well held, Dexter, well held. He almost lost it there, but yeah. Yeah, nice little battle between those two, I think. But just come up through here now. We'll go to the GT3s in a second. Battle. Peter just still holding on at the moment. Shocking in striking distance of Battle as well. So these three are in striking distance. Let's go and have a look. A bit further down now. Let's go to deck. P1, GT3, Sile 2, then Robbo in P3 at the moment. Kieran in P4 in the Porsche. Ian in P5 in the Ferrari, second of the Ferraris. Nick and Kitty all in close contention, so still all quite close together there. Kieran with Ian, Kitty. So close attention, so only time to go. Just on the outside of the gun, really made the move. He's got to P11. Hold it as they come round. Just hold back a little touch. Yep, just held back a little touch there. Just get this here. That's about what she wants. Four at the moment. Three. So we'll go back up to the GTPs, but this is very close between these guys. Shadows being created. Check on tyres. Richie, are you there? I'm there. Yeah, lovely. Check on the tyres if you like. In Group 3, yeah, so go from down.
Yep.
Okay, so it's actually time to time. So Sabri now posting the fastest lap so far, 1:34.9. Those guys nearly lap 5, and yet still very close to each other. So it's really cool, really good to see. Sabri.
Practice that we saw on Thursday, 0.4 second of the gap in the Group 1 cars after 5 laps. 0.4 of a second after an hour and a half of racing.
Incredible, wasn't it? Incredible.
Amazing.
It was. Shocky and Yari, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And he's not too far away now because we've got Vettel in between. And a little shake there from Vettel. That's allowed Shocky a bit of impetus coming out. He's going to make the most of it maybe here. Trying to come around the outside.
It looks like a Yankees turnover.
It almost is. I think it's more like the Dutch football team colours.
Okay, yeah. This game just looks
Just easing off. It does look beautiful, doesn't it? Sun just coming down and orange redness of the skies. It's just stunning. It really is. It really is. So yeah, held back there, Shocky in the end. So yeah, but it's always there. The threat is always there. Shocky will take his time. He's not too far away from Yari either. So yeah, still potential for that Thursday close finish again.
there's a lot of different variation battery charging.
Gotcha.
Oh, who's it?
Yeah, that was. Oh, did he? Gotcha. And Shocky did as well. Actually, Shocky tried to overtake a little bit on Vettel there. Yeah. So it's a case of maybe regrouping and then going again. It's not too big a distance between them. So just sort of up to 1.9 at the moment.
Low battery charge. See, this is I keep an eye on it. Very, very substantial.
It's real, isn't it? Get those
Not
brakes
using
on.
the brakes as much, yeah. We're not using them as much. But
Yeah.
like on the story of it down here, I'm loving it. The brakes are nice.
Yeah. Much Argentina. Yeah. right behind, isn't it? So, yeah. Very close. And Ian's on the medium tyre, isn't he? So he started on the medium. Yeah.
Everyone is on mediums in the
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so he's still out in front at the moment. Yari at the moment also has posted the fastest lap as the sun is now disappearing. You can see it's starting to get into the evening. And so eventually. Time between these two. Vettel in P3, just 1.9 seconds behind Yari. At the moment is Vettel, Shocky 2.2 to 2.3 behind at the moment as well, but a little bit, might be thinking a little bit about fuel as well, so always those things to consider. How many laps you want to do before you pit in. 4 seconds of drift after that collision with the inside of that barrier. Back a little bit. Got Dexa just in and behind.
Just also as an FYI, when we were doing practice, for 48 laps,
Yeah.
the time schedule, so that's what we took out of the strategies for the tires.
Yeah, absolutely. Dexa going around the outside. So seeing if he can make the move, but it's always a brave one going around the outside turn 1. It's very brave. And, it's an easy place to get the move done. So, okay, yes, yep. Yep, gotcha, so we'll get to that. But these three, Dexter, Peter, Dexter and Muggelina are all still pretty close together, so it's a nice little battle here. 5th, 6th and 7th in the GTPs respectively. Let's go up to the front there. Yeah. Okay, that's going to cost. Yep. Yep, this is where the Group 1 drivers have got to pick their moments to overtake, so it's not just a case of thinking I drive a faster car, get out my way. Everyone's racing.
They're in their own race. Exactly.
They are in their own race, so you've got to pick the right moment. Steady. You've got the acceleration with the GTP Group 1, so that, you know, it's just a case of just picking the right time. Yeah, absolutely. And if you do have to wait, then you still have the acceleration coming out, so you can pass at the next straight. Just use your pad. Yeah. Yeah, that corner's one of the worst places really to catch anyone on if you're lapping, because it's a no-go. It really is a no-go. It's too tight. So we still managed to come out in front there with Yari and P2. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, we'll do that for a second. Just run through the Warner's riders in the still. Robbo. Peter coming round the outside of Nick as well, so taking the higher line. Beautifully done. That's how you do it. 4.5 second penalty down for Dexter as well, so he's going to lose out there and he's going to stop here. Which means Muggelina is going to get past, which now puts Dexter into P7 at the moment. But a long way to go. Still a very long way to go. 10 at the moment. Counting those tyres, Dexter is on the softs. Obviously +5 is always the best way to go with GTBs. Need to go +5. Also helps with regen. Yeah. Dexter just going through on Hippie down. It's a good pass. Well done. This is safe.
Robert has not gone well.
Okay.
He's after losing so much time.
Sure. That's a shame. Yeah. 7 goes through. Then we have Yari now coming around the outside of deck. So currently holding P1. There's a bit of a gap from himself to Sion, but keeping in mind I'm on different tyres at the moment, so different compounds. So Charles will be coming out before Sion. Vettel catching up to the back of deck as well. Going wide. The inside line.
Jack has a little bit more fuel inside.
Okay.
First tires, so against tires they're showing a little bit more wear. Quite a bit more wear.
Significant. Yes. Yeah. Softs to the mediums. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see if maybe you're going to try to get those tires. There's the 5. There's
Peter.
yeah, gotcha. Our second penalty for Peter as well, so he must have just come off somewhere at one point. Just
Whoa,
got down to
and he has
P7
rear
now.
damage.
Okay.
Rear damage also.
Careful. Keep going. There we go. Well done, well held. Managed to stay on. So, he is at the moment, but yeah, he should be able to pull away a little bit here now. Give himself some breathing space. Yeah, beautiful. There we go. Pink Floyd livery. Started in P3. So the pace is there. You know, the pace
Still a long way to go. Still
there
a
is,
long way to
absolutely.
go.
Yay! Jerry in the chat as well. Nice to have you here. Give him one.
Jerry. Sarge.
That's right.
Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. We are 19 minutes into approximately 90-minute race.
Yep.
IMSA race 1.
Season opener. 2026. Spent off that penalty now, so he's just behind Sayo. He wanted to try and get past Sayo before the next corner. Yay, thank you very much. Thank you, Simon. Enjoying the racing at the moment. We go into the later evening and night time here at Daytona. Through deck still there.
On board the tank also.
Deck 145.948 as well, which is 145.948. Yeah. That's pretty quick.
47 Robin 48
Yeah. 45.9 is almost quicker than we set it in qualifying.
Two Finland guys are side by side.
Ah, okay, well let's go and have a look. Let's get up to them now. That's through. There we are, so Severy and Yari. So we've got the softer tyre of Severy, the medium tyre of Yari. This is now going to be the battle which will ensue, because the soft tyres now will start to fade a bit, really, won't they? So,
On the soft, performance for the left is at about 40% gone. As the rear right is at 40% gone on the Finland's car. And down in there, 20% gone on the tyre on the mediums.
so yeah, good position at the moment then.
That's not much of a very good actually. So it's Jackson.
Ah, okay.
Everyone else, like, shocking that no matching. Yari with no matching. Seven with no matching.
Okay, I mean, I'm wondering, because I know, yeah, I should say, well, not really, but yeah, I mean, generally +5 brake balance means that the regen is slightly increased, but don't quote me on that, but I do believe that +5 is works even better than the regen.
Severy is in.
Oh yes, off the softs. On lap 13. Yeah. It is. So while Severy's in there, Dexter's coming through as well. So Peter, yeah. So Peter will then go into P6. Severy is still in pits at the moment, fueling up.
Sayers managed to pull back a bit.
Okay.
Kieran has an awful lot. Kieran
Yep.
has great about it. Ian is very low on it. Not very low, he's about 20%. Nick has about 26%, 27%.
Yep.
Kieran looks to be about 35.
Okay.
Nick has about 22, 23. Robin has about 23, 24. Simon has about 23, 24. And Dave has about 26, 27.
Okay. Yeah. So
Same way back on now on the mediums.
Gotcha.
On the softs, he's got the mediums done. So, he's free to go wherever he wants to go.
Yep. Yep. So he's yep. Fulfilled his requirements. Mandatory requirements. So yeah, back out. So Robbo and Hippie and Kieran keeping each other company here. That's for sure. These three right in touch with each other. Not too far off actually. So yeah, it's only 3 seconds off.
It's only 3 seconds.
Yeah. And then Ian's just 4 seconds, 7 seconds off as well. So as we know, it's a long way to go yet. So. Gary out in front, leading the race in the main part, the GTVs. 7 seconds in front of Vettel at the moment. It's 2.7 in front of Shockey. So that time between Vettel and Shockey hasn't really, it's been around about the 2 to 2.5 mark for quite a long time really, probably about 8 laps, 7 or 8 laps, I would say, 9 laps. So just maintaining consistent laps, realistically. Vettel did 1:34.752 as well. So that's been his fastest lap so far. Yeah. In fact, it is. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say it is a quicker lap. Franklin's too. 35.313 is his fastest lap so far. That was from the 13th. So seems to have increased his speed a little bit since managing to get past. He is coming off those softs, isn't he? So yeah. So we're now back up into P5, Peter and P6 still. Main instigator and when they pit, I'm guessing.
Robin is starting to flash red. Hippie is starting to flash red. Kieran has tank is 25%.
So yeah.
Ian will have to win now.
So Ian will be pitting. Let's see, let's just settle down. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I see that. And Ian is also in as well. He's coming in off the mediums. And you're right there. Yep, absolutely nothing left in the tank. Yeah. Squeezed everything out of it.
The last little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Squeezed every ounce.
Lap 14. So
yep.
Approximately it's going to be 48-49. So I don't know what the softs are going to be able to manage. I don't think they'll be able to do a full tank. Front left is about 70% gone, the rear right is about 80% gone, and he has about 18% of fuel left.
Yeah, so it looks like Dex possibly going for a 2-stopper here.
Peter's in.
Okay, as well, so look. Let's see, he's coming off the softs. Dex Dexter then will be coming round as well, so Dexter just crossing the start-finish line. Dexter will move up into P6. So it's going to be interesting this, because I think Dexter and Peter are going to have a nice battle here for P6 and P7 respectively, so I think that could be interesting there. It's back out, so now the fuel is going in. No, that's right, it changes when they leave. And Sire's coming in off the mediums. And not enough for another lap.
Peter's on mediums.
Yeah, that's back out.
And Robin is in.
Yeah.
So Kieran still has 18% of fuel.
Vettel as well, so quite a few coming in at the moment. Quite a few pit stops being made, so let's go up to the leads at the moment. So we have Yari up in P1. Currently 8.4 seconds in front of Shockey, who obviously now is holding P2. Now Vettel has pitted. Angelina in P3. Vettel showing in P4, but chances are now Sebri will retake that P4 position.
Sebri didn't fill the tank with it. Sebri went to about 3 quarters, just a little bit more than 3 quarters, so I think he's going to run the tires.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, now we join our medium tires.
Yeah.
How much you refuel and how much you use per lap per stint is going to have to be different from what way.
Definitely. Yeah. And if you save a little bit along the way.
That goes now back into track and track will say track because you're on and
Yeah.
Jack's still on his racing socks. Kieran on the racing medium, still out. Nick is on the medium, still out. Silo has stopped, he's now onto the socks. Rosberg is now onto the socks. Both of them fill the tank.
Yeah.
Hickey is on the socks, but he didn't fill the tank for 90%. Ian went for 90%. Ian is still on medium, so now they're doing the socks.
Okay, so he's going to leave it for one of the last stints where we can use some faster tyres. Yeah, makes sense. Get that to work.
All
That'd be cool.
different strategies and all work itself out when we get to the final stages.
We know it does, and that's what generally happens. We get you get those little gaps midway, and then as you get towards the end, suddenly things start to come back together again. You sort of see how people have played it slightly different.
Shockey and Mutterlino will either stop this lap or the next lap.
Yeah, so on to these two now. So it's like Yari holding that. He's 9 seconds in front at the moment from Shockey, sorry. Shockey in P2. Mutterlino in P3.
And Sebri with that short field stop pass put himself up 6 seconds ahead of that because they were close together.
Yeah.
He's now gained 6 seconds. Vettel is on the mediums also behind. Sebri on the mediums, but he's short holding.
Extra bit of pace, and he should be able to generate a little bit of extra pace as well with that slightly lighter fuel load, so he could still make himself within half a second every lap, potentially.
Has half a second penalty on this one.
Yeah, it's probably the best way to use it.
Deck is in, leaving off.
Yeah, gotcha. So he's going to be coming in off the sauce.
17 laps.
So yeah, keeping in mind everybody when you're watching, of course, where it says 19 laps in the top left corner, that's obviously for the front GTP driver. And Richie there's giving you the 17 laps because they're in the Group 3, so they would have done a couple of laps less by now. So just keep noted on that one. Sebri is going to cross to the start his 20th lap. He's up into P2 now. Shockey pitting. And Muggelino also pitting.
Mediums for Deck.
Yeah. And he's
Nick is now in.
through. P4, the only Porsche 963, although it is a 919 really, but it's the only one on the track for the Pro-Ams. He's right with Shockey. Shockey is right with him now, so it's P3 and P4. Shocky trying to go on the inside and then to the out, but it's very difficult. Can he make the inside? Sorry, yep.
He's going to be pitting now, and it's going to see what way he comes out between Severy and Shocky when he does this himself. Oh, he doesn't come in. He doesn't come in. He's going to
Okay.
do more. Okay.
Well, Shocky and Vettel at the moment, P4 and P3, and this is quite a battle at the moment because Shocky went in front, managed to sneak in front of Vettel just coming out.
There as well.
Yep, and that's it, they're going past Kieran at the same time, and now Shocky will go to the inside and see if he can get the move done. Looks like he's almost in front, Vettel just eases off a little bit, sets some grace in between the two. Indeed, yeah, so
Declan's done his soft stint.
he has.
Pissed.
Yep.
And come out from here.
Yeah. That's the pace on deck, that's the pace of a Grand Turismo World Series finalist.
Yeah.
So there you go, that's as much we can say about that. It's great to have him in. It really is. So yeah, wonderful stuff. Yeah.
I'm not trying to do anyone a disservice, but it
No, but the guy is
Insane.
just insane pace. Absolutely, we know that. It's
Yeah.
just incredible to watch as well.
fortunate to race with him as much as we are. So.
Oh, crikey, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So yeah, Shocky still managing to keep hold of P3 at the moment with Battle, but this is a close, very close battle between these two at the moment.
Gary must be the leader. He must be the slot.
I was going to say, 21 laps so far.
39 seconds is the gap to that battle with Severy and Shocky. He's in.
Right, I'm going to say, if he stays out too much longer, he's going to compromise his pace, I think.
He had 1%.
What?
1%.
Oh my word, so yeah, it's not even.
The tank. Severy with that little jump. Managed to put 8 seconds now in the gap.
Gotcha.
To
Well,
Shocky
this is
and
going to be
Vettel.
interesting now to see what's. Yeah, see if Severy
What's Gary
can.
going to do? Is Gary going to fill the tank? Is he going to short fuel it? Is he going to go to softs? Because he's currently on mediums.
He is. Hasn't started, the refueling hasn't started yet either, so we're going to see how these guys get through. Severy is.
You watch them guys.
I'm watching those two because, yeah, this is a nice little battle here between Shocky and Vettel.
He's filled the tank.
Okay.
He's filled the tank. He's out. He's got a box. He's on medium still. He needs to
So- Okay, these two are just coming up to T1 now.
Okay.
Vettel going round the outside, but he's gone too wide. He's onto the dirty stuff, unfortunately. So, oh, bless him. It's okay.
Oh, looks like it
Back
was
on the track.
disconnected there.
He's okay. Yeah, no, he went wide and hit the barrier, I believe. So,
I don't see
That's
damage
so
on his car. Severy's on Vettel's car?
yeah, Vettel it was. Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps like accelerator keeps stopping.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's a connection issue.
Okay. So it could have been.
He's a big second from 2-1.
Yeah, because he was right with him. He was right with Shocky, obviously. He went wide, or appeared to go wide. Shocky was on the inside and Vettel was around the outside, but obviously he's carrying a lot of speed. So whether that maybe had an issue, he's on the pedals, and he might have had an issue with his pedals, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yeah. So hopefully.
Looking at the track clock in the top right hand corner, the leader is just around the back of the top end of the straight.
Indeed.
Good gap between them and Lynch. A bit of time there for Severy to pull back into Yari. Severy to catch Yari. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. So yeah, there's not too much traffic. So yeah. So, nearly 4 seconds in front of the moment, but like I say, Severy might be able to steady in those 35s really. That's been the last few laps, so he's looking probably to keep that pace up. that. Yes, it's a little bit switchy to say the least. So we got Adrenaline and P5, we got Dexter and P6.
160.
There we go. Dexter and P6 though, and just it's 9 seconds between Dexter and Peter at the moment. As we know, such a long way to go in this race. So there's the Clapper. He's gone a little bit long there. Lucky. So keep together. Well done, well done, well done. That's it. Absolutely, absolutely regroup and go again.
Coming up to half distance, halfway through, still a lot can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Jack there, so Jack's still holding his one. 3 Sio coming forward in P2. Yeah, yeah. And then there he is. Faster car, so that means Sio has something quicker coming behind. He does have Peter coming quicker, so just jump on board with Sio just to give you an idea of what it's like. Then something a bit quicker comes past you. There we go, so that's the difference there. There we go, let's jump through. So still holding P2 at the moment. Stay on with Sio inside at the moment as he takes his round. I'm guessing it'll be on the 18th lap maybe or 19th lap. So,
Sio was on lap 22.
I'm on lap 22, I don't think that's, yeah. That's my mistake. Yeah, that's my mistake, so yeah, we have, we have Sio on his lap 22. So, yeah, we'll ride on with Sio for this one at the moment. On the blue at the moment too.
Rosberg is close as well. Wants to come more here. I'll watch this. He's doing Sio.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll come across to you in a second. But yeah, I'm just sitting on board with Sio, the BMW M6. So right now from the infield onto the main oval. Negotiated that. Well done, well done. That's how you do it. Sure we do at the moment as well. So on the best lap at the moment, potentially. Across the line, there we are. The lap there. So 146.979. Quickest lap so far by Sio. Sio now, and we'll go back to the battle which Richie was talking about, which was the Robbo and Hippie. Yeah, not too far behind the two. So one top left-hander there.
Similar fuel, similar tires, both on nice result.
Gotcha. Blue flag as well, so they've got something quick coming at them as well. Should be Yari, who is the race leader at the moment, so the race leader will be coming close to these two. Okay, pick the right time. So, do the same again. Bravo. Porsches are keeping each other company here by the looks of things as well today. There's less than 3 seconds between Kieran and M3 guy Nick, so keeping each other company.
Nick is currently on softs. Kieran has done medium, medium.
So this stops. Gotcha. So let's put him back a little bit of time here. Can we definitely put him a little bit of time back here? Kieran will have soft times to come, yeah. It's 12 seconds. At the moment, but 7:48s and 49s at the moment with Ian. So this is promoted from Pro-Am into Pros this season. Almost halfway. Yowie with a 1 second penalty at front, so he's going to cost him a little bit there. He is 4.8 seconds in front of Severy, but once he hits that, it's quite severe. We'll see that time come down once Severy. Oh, there we go. You can see it disappearing. So 3.6, 3.5, 3.4. Just gone from 4.8 to 2.8. The gap now. So Severy will be a little bit boosted by that. Feeling that
Severy's in the back. Severy and Sayo. Severy and Sayo.
Yeah, so be careful. The right moment there. Let's have a look.
Sayo got damage from that last check. He didn't go away. That was good. The damage was all good to team one.
It's not a great place to meet traffic, unfortunately.
Severy is pushing to try and get back up to Yari. Not Sayo literally the wrong mode, but it's always up to the group of cars to get past safely.
It is, so you've got to pick that moment.
Always their fault.
It is, unfortunately, that's how it is. To pick the right time. So now we need to try and did that time he did pull back, so for a small time there, it's just a split again.
He lost the time.
He did pretty much so, yeah.
What's happening currently is I think
okay, so that was perhaps I think he was battling with Martinino, was he? I'm not sure. I think so. I did say about Martinino's left the room as well, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, like Martinino's been having issues with his internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Severy on that run had short field. So he's coming now 19% of fuel. And that's getting shocking soon.
Currently back to the DTR deck as well at the moment, so let's see how it comes through. But seconds in front of Shocky. Survey in P3, Dexter in P4, Peter in P5 at the moment. Unfortunately, those are the top 5 running GTBs at the moment, so on this one. Well, the first place for GTD. So very close to that.
They also have
Just
just a moment. So Deck has almost half a tank of fuel. Sile has a quarter of a tank of fuel on their basic source. Hippie has a quarter of a tank of basic source.
Yeah, not a good time to dig it up.
So Kieran has 55, 56% on the medium. So it's just, I think he's played the long game.
Yeah.
Perhaps even get as few laps on the soft tires and he can push towards his end. So we'll see how well that goes. But Kieran and Nick, Kieran specifically, has medium tires, really good medium tires, and quite a lot more room for most people.
Okay, so he could be looking for a longer stint here. Yeah, so sort of some kind of undercut or overcut. Yeah. So yeah, okay, it's going to be interesting. Let's see how that comes out. Yeah, could be looking for maybe making one less stop perhaps than the others might need to make. So could be running a similar pattern to that as well. They're both close to each other.
Well, Nick has done his softs now.
Yeah.
So
Decks are coming through on the inside.
still has his.
Safe pass, just makes it through safely. Well done, Dexter. He's going to come around just behind Kieran. So, and there he goes through. Done. Yeah, Kieran keeps out. Okay. Coming up to the mediums. Managed to hold that P1 at the moment, Chucky, so P2, Surrey, P3. P2 then up into P4 at the moment, so yeah. Let's take the P4 back. A little bit wide down turn 1. Come back on, you have to be very careful. Yeah, well done, well done. Past Kieran, which he does. Well done. Position at the moment. That's on P5.
Did Vettel also leave the club?
He did, yes, unfortunately, yeah, Vettel did leave.
Spot that, okay.
No.
Sorry, I didn't spot that before, sorry.
No, that's fine, that's fine. It's just, yeah.
I saw Angelina leave, but I didn't see
Yeah. Yeah, Angelina left after the comment, and then obviously I think Vettel left without sort of realising what Angelina had left. Yeah, yes.
So
But when I...
5 group ones.
Yes, we've just got the 5 group ones at the moment. So we've got the full...
7.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know, good to know.
Yeah. So still in that P2 category. Hippie, after 6 seconds. Okay. Kieran's definitely doing a bit of fuel saving. I think he's definitely going to try and do an undercut if he can. Nick is going to try and sort of shadow what he does a little bit, see what comes of it.
Sayo, Robin, Mohan, left with 10%.
Okay, so ready again. Next couple of laps. Yeah. So Polly. still heading in GTPs at the moment. We'll just sit here for the moment. Although Hippie, Heart of Racing, Aston Martin, Livered Huracan. It's a nice, it works right with it. Looks good. I like it.
Leader is Deck, which is starting to lap third.
Yeah, good. Here, but on the 29th lap, so just going through the bus stop. Chicane, as we should say. That's the one. 53 minutes run so far, so yeah, still plenty of racing to go yet. If you're watching, you haven't already, then please hit that like button. And if you're enjoying what you're watching as well, enjoying being with us, then yeah, feel free to hit that subscribe as well. There's plenty more racing to come from DTR this year as well. So we hopefully have another 6 IMSA races to come, which will be bi-weekly, so every other week.
There's a Discord link in the channel description, so if you'd like to get involved, drop into it, or would you come say hello?
Absolutely, and if you want to get involved with this as well, then just let us know. You know, if you want to get involved with the IMSA side of it, just let us know. We also have the CTC, which will run once a month. Not always guaranteed to be doing comms on that, but we have that every month as well. So until I think September, I think it changes. So August, September time, and then it will change. But we still have more 2 or 3 races to go after that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But yep, so CTC, which is the Community Team Cup, that's still playing out, and there'll be one other series this year as well. Potentially, maybe more. Yeah, absolutely. So if you're interested, jump in.
Yeah, join the Discord. The link is in the description.
Yep, just let us know you're interested in racing, and then we can try and sort you out. Definitely. What's that? So, blue flag shown for Hippie at the moment, so...
Sire's in the pits. Sire's in the pits on the side.
Yeah, and it's the leader Yari. So, okay, so Sire's coming off the softs. And we have Yari just coming past Hippie.
Also,
he is indeed. Yeah, looks that way.
he still has about 30%, 27%. So he's playing a different strategy. We'll see what way it plays out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Medium, still soft.
Soft to run, yeah, exactly. So this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. This is going to be the Kieran. You get the feeling this is going to be the Kieran Nick battle against. Hippie and Robbo.
The exit of the Kieran has got past Sio while Shocky was going through the middle of both of them.
Oh, okay. So,
at the exit of the pit lane.
Crikey. Have a look. Let's get down to Ian. Also, no, just
So Kieran is now ahead of Sio.
Okay. Very interesting. That would be the case, wouldn't it? I guess. So yeah, I mean, very interesting to see how this plays out. Very interesting indeed. So Harry, when we said this, didn't we? You'll get these gaps, and that one which will open up, and then before you know it, towards the end of the race, all these things start to fall back in again, and as people take on their different strats.
Sio is out on soft tyres. We're at 80% of fuel. Kieran has just gone in behind him. He's kind of push him along, get him more fuel. So it's going to be a good strategy. We'll see what way Kieran goes with this. Sio on the softs.
Yep, so we still have Yari out in front at the moment. He's got a 17-second lead currently from Shocky. P2. GTPs. Then we have Severy, P3 at the moment. Steadily in the 134s, so doing very well actually. Really good pace from Severy. Really good. And then we have Dex, who's just a minute down at the moment. P4. Oh, just clipped the grass, which is spanning round. Oh, and now he's got to give way to a faster car? Is that Peter catching it?
It's Shocky, it's Shocky.
It's Shocky.
It's
Shocky
Shocky
catching him.
and
Okay,
Peter.
so you have to let Shocky through. Hang on, Dexter. Hang on, Dexter. Dexter. That's it. Be careful.
You're not racing him, you're
Not racing him. That's it, good lad.
Yeah.
You must have heard. You must have heard us on the comms there. Well done. Well done. That's it. Yeah, it's always remembering that blue flag is somebody's overtaking who's in front of you already. Other way in front of you, so always remember that. Excellent stuff. Peter's just 4 seconds behind Dexter as well from that slight spin he had there as well. So Peter now, I'm thinking he's in a little bit of a nice little spot here.
So Robin and 50 versus Kieran and Nick.
Yeah.
So Nick is after having an incident with somebody going past him.
Okay.
Who it was, and Nick hit the barrier on the exit of the
And a half-second penalty for Dexter as well. Now, this is going to bring him even closer now to Peter. So, yep, he's burnt that off. But Dexter and Peter, I had a feeling they were going to have a nice little battle here, and I think it's still on. They will still have a nice little battle. Dexter. Faulkner, evening Faulkner. Good morning, I should say, sorry. Faulkner in the chat. Morning, morning. Same afternoon. Wrong time of day. But yeah, hope you're well. Hope you're well. Dexter and Peter. So this is down to a second now. So Peter's managed to go himself in a nice little position here. Oh, Dexter's gone a little bit wide as well. So I'm just wondering. Oh, and he collects the one of the borders on the cab go. Goki. Inside. Back round. Race in Toyota here, so both will have equal pace. 4th and 5th in the GTP class. Okay, so we'll just to that.
Kieran has about 15% of fuel and 12% of fuel. Nick will have to take this lap on the
Nick will.
softs.
Okay.
Yeah. Perhaps he might get one more. He's just going to
Blue sector at the moment, so GTPs, he's still keeping himself up. So yeah, still keeping himself right up with Dexter. Nice battle between these two. Get back down there, so we've got Dexter taking my Yari there, so So Sayo's got that 3 seconds then, hasn't he? Yeah, so very close still. 1 hour. Becky's coming in now, so he's pitting off from the mediums. Sayo and Kieran.
So that is his tyre obligations.
Yes, gotcha. Yeah, because he's lost. Yeah, he has. So whatever he wants to do now. Yep, and maintaining that 3 second gap at the moment as well. Kieran. Kieran to Nick is 5 seconds at the moment.
Nick will also get a time with that.
Gotcha. Okay. So check who. Okay, gotcha.
Morning, Dave. Morning, Falconer. Sorry, I just seen you there. Morning, mate. Morning.
And then we have Robbo, and then we have Hippie. So yeah, a little gap between Robbo and Hippie. Just 6 seconds at the moment. Still half an hour to go yet, everybody. So still 30 minutes yet to go.
Ian, come on, get going, get going.
Hippie in Huracan, P10. Switching tyres. Ian P12. Oh, he snatched the grass, but he managed to keep it on the track, Ian there. Well done, well done, well done. Careful not to go too wide. There you go, he's managed to keep it on. Well done, well done. The track is still cool at the moment.
I think he's doing that on purpose.
So, give way the faster cars are on the way. Coming over the pits, I wonder if it's because of the fresh tyres. He's pit lap or lap before, I guess, but yeah. So,
Ian hasn't been in a while. He hasn't been since 5 laps.
gotcha. Laps in forward. So, yeah. Okey-dokey.
One lap more to go. Pit stop strategies going on.
Yes, right. And
I'm trying to follow it.
about 10 minutes time probably, maybe less than that, we'll have sunrise, so and we'll also make the track temperature a little bit different.
What are we seeing? 48 laps. 13 laps to do now on the subs. And this is Kieran's last stop.
I think so, it's going to be in and out, so it's, yep. Must be. Yeah, he's P1 with a comfortable distance in front of 7.
But Ian Robert has not passed Kieran at this stage. Jack has almost a full tank. He should be able to get to the end. Sayo has about 54%. He will make it to the end, I think.
Okay.
Robin will not make it to the end. He's about 20 to 6%.
Okay. Don't bring it to the bit again.
He's
Same
about
things.
65%.
So we're coming in now. So this is interesting. So Sevi putting in.
Okay, so Kieran Wilson is going to the end. He has about 70% of fuel, so I'm judging that that's why he's going to need to get to the end. So Nick should be able to make it to the end of the fuel. Hippie will not be able to. That's a massive fuel saving. Robin definitely will not be able to. Simon definitely will not be able to. Jack will. So there's going to be one more stop, I think, by fuel left.
Okay. So yeah, that's going to be the interesting part. And that's going to be where the strats are going to unravel.
Yeah.
The end of the race. We've just had Shocky, who just made the move and got the pass done with Deck. So it's through. Holding truck P2 at the moment. It's Yari now pitting in. So Yari's going to be pitting in now. Yeah, he is. Time can Shocky take it out of the lead at the moment that Yari has. See how that goes.
As far as the controls are concerned, Gary now will probably go to the end. Shocky, I'm assuming, will go to the end. Trevor will go to the end. Peter will need to pit again. Dexa will need to pit again. So we need Peter and Dexa 4-5, very close together. And they will both have to pit again.
Gotcha. Yari's coming out on softs as well.
Oh, they've just come across on the exit of the pit lane.
So, yeah. Righty, okay. So they've unlapped themselves, essentially.
Yes. But they both have to stop again and
Yeah.
Gary needs to go to the end.
Yes, so it's just a case of having that bit of patience. I think that pick you right now if you're going to make a mistake. That's two.
They've both gone wide, they've both gone wide. Peter and Texas have both gone wide. Merge through, that's Texas. Come back up. And then there's a clear track.
Peter's keeping himself in front there.
And again with Peter, there's no energy recovery system. Literally no.
Very strong.
And there's huge variation. Shocking that no leader.
Oh, okay. Right.
Huge variation between them.
How much has Yari got? Oh, no.
Yari has none either because he's just a
But they do run out essentially. The Toyotas do. They do sort of run out of battery recovery as the race gets on later. That's where the Porsche's strength would have come. So it doesn't tend to run out, although you don't have full power all the time, or a lot of the power all the time, but it tends to stay with the car for an awful lot longer in the race. So yeah, he's done it. The Yari's through, so yeah, safe overtake there. Okay, yeah. It is, yeah, it is. It's the Ferrari 296 at the end. Yari's through.
Texas spun.
Ah, gotcha. So he's found a bit of dirt. Shocky going on the inside of Hippie as he overlaps as well.
There's no way Silas will continue. Really doubt Silas will continue. Robin will have to take this lap to last.
Got
Robin
there.
will get back into it now. Maybe this road is that final stop. Now on the source. Silas there. So it's coming up.
It is, you can see.
Shine.
Yes, absolutely.
Burn inside.
There it is. It's dark if you look in one direction, and then the sun's coming up on the other direction. The plane comes across the skyline. It is stunning, isn't it? It really is
It
stunning.
really is.
So, yeah, there we are.
So let's see what way this is going to finish out. So Robin has gone around again for one more. But he will need to stop this lap.
This is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out.
Silas said 26%, 27%. There's no way he's going to be able to I'm just basing it on what Kieran has.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be
Yes.
refueled to the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Kieran has about 68%. 65%, somewhere around there. Nick has 75%, so he's okay. Nick is home. And Robin just dying now at this stage when he's fuel. He's just coming towards the bus stop. Hopefully he doesn't run out.
Seems to come through.
He's still
Peter just in front of him coming through. GTPs from Brother. Yeah, let's see. V8. Very distinctive AMG V8 that one.
The older version is the one where I won my HBO.
It's this one. Yeah. It's a good car, good all-round event. It's still a good all-round car, so it's still a good usable car. I don't think there's ever been a time it hasn't. Yeah, he's in. So he's been in.
1%.
1%, there you go.
So
Tyres changed as well. Okay, get in front. He's 26 seconds behind. I think he possibly will, because he's got to get fuel as well. So,
Robin's not even going to talk to him.
right,
Still on the line.
just backing in as well at the same time. Yeah, but see if we stay with Kieran. Kieran's a bit of a
Where is he going? Is Robin going here? Sorry.
Yeah,
Together.
yeah,
Okay.
comes. Pete.
There he goes.
Yeah.
He's got in front.
He's in front of Nick.
Yeah. He's setting out the finger. Doing a lot of back. Categories.
Yep. Somebody's coming through the moment as well. So Robert. So still a lot of time, yeah. 8 laps, 9 laps. What can happen at that time, so yeah. Interesting indeed. Kieran 42 seconds behind Sire. I think Sire might need to pit again, so coming around the outside of Kieran there. GTB, so we currently pit again. Bring them more closer towards the end. Yeah, I think so. That's the advantage you will have, the fact you won't have to take too long.
Exactly. Tops. Leader of P3 Tech is on your lap 41. Yari is on 46. At the moment, so looking after that fuel, I think. It's nice lap times though, nice and steady, consistency. Oh, Vettel just left the room now.
Oh, just left the rim.
Yeah.
Okay. Pulled off the race.
See, I didn't see the notification. That's why I was confused. I didn't see it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stable lap times 47.3, 47.
Yeah, it's this one. Yeah.
Very
This is a lap
times.
Yeah. So he's just hitting the groove and just sort of going to see if he can leave it to the last moment and then pull in and do a smash and dash if he has to, but that might be the case.
Well, with the way it is, with 42 seconds, I would have tried to seal up the later. So losing too much time, because even 42 seconds, we still have a lot of time in front.
Yeah.
It's now after next lap.
Yeah.
To make sure he doesn't, because he needs, he's on the racing softs also, so they're about 50% clear on each of them. Kieran is now on his soft tyres. Because we must have a tank of fuel. Rather than leaving out half a tank, same with Nick. Same with him. So that's why I'm really concerned that Sayo, I think Sayo needs to pit as soon as get the splash and dash done now, and he's listening to me. He's into the pits.
He's coming in. Okay, so he's coming in. Right.
Yeah, he had 10.
Yeah, he's got that. Yeah, before it eats away too much potentially.
Exactly. Yeah.
It does have that potential. You know, Kieran does have a bit of pace. I think Kieran's hitting 1.7s steadily at the moment.
Still stop. So Sayo will only need to get about 46% of fuel. So the other means it's not going to be massive.
Need to change the tyres or not?
While you're there, you
It's 2 or 3 seconds in right to do it, I think, and then you're fresh up, I guess.
brand new set of soft tires.
Yep.
Enough fuel to do it. He's ready to go. He's got that. He's got that beat to the Charlotte.
Yeah.
Kieran didn't have the pace. He also didn't have the pace at the mediums when he was running it, but he has jumped Robin and Hippie. And as has Nick. Nick's between Robin and Hippie.
Yeah. So it's sort of it has worked. It has kind of worked
for
really.
Kieran.
Yeah, it's kind of definitely worked for Kieran. It's almost
Yeah.
worked for Nick as well. So yeah, it's definitely worked for Kieran. So yeah.
5 seconds is the gap to Robin. So 12 minutes to go. Yeah.
Can Hippie drag that Heart of Racing Lamborghini?
Very similar to Nick and Hippie in similar tire.
So it's just really is quite a straight, pretty much a straight race to the end, I think. Yeah, straight down to the end. Beautiful. Might be the one that we'll focus on the most. We'll get to the end of the race, I think. Just going to have a look at how Yari and Shockey and Sabri are getting on.
There's no good cars between them. The next is and Jack.
Yeah, so we've got Yari who's quite clear in P1 at the moment. Shockey in P2, and then we have Sabri in P3. Then we have Peter in P4. Just nice, steady. He has, he's just kept steady. But he's showing some good power. He's 135.7 the last lap as well, so he knows he's got some good pace around here.
It's just
Yes, yeah.
yeah. They all add up, especially over 80-minute racing.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It all adds up.
It certainly does, Get himself. Yeah, he's managed to get himself a 25-second gap into Dexter, so, and a fastest lap as well there from Peter, so 135.1 now, so he's really enjoying it. Enjoying the pace. There you go, he's look at that, there you go, that's a different route.
Oh, half a second, he's picked up half a second.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that would be better, but so yeah, 25 penalty there. So he's still got that 25-second carryover.
14 seconds back from Sayo. Sayo has a 145 second stop penalty.
Okay.
So 14 seconds is going to come down to.
Wow. Okay. Well, it should come down probably about 11, I would think. Right. Did Kieran have a penalty?
He might have as well.
Oh, there it is. Thanks, he's done it. It is, there it is. Yeah, I was going to say, it might even go a bit lower. Yeah, there we go.
10.6. And Kieran is bringing Robin with him as well. 4 seconds is the end.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Robin.
If he's got past this.
And Robin with 146.8 last lap as well, so he's definitely picking up some pace as well. Maybe he's realising he's got the fuel in there enough to see him through to the end, so he's pushing. See if he can possibly take that P3 away from Kieran in the GTG cars. Yep. Still just 7 down, so battle's not quite over yet. I think there might be a little bit more to come, but yeah, there was a nice 146.7 as well. Very hippie. That was his fastest lap of the race as well, lap 43. So excellent stuff. Great little battle. Down. go, or there or thereabouts. So yeah, coming down to the business end. P2, P7, P3. There's some distance between these guys now. So Peter on the outside of deck as he comes through. So he's 11.5, Kieran. Okay, so he's just up another second over the last lap. His tyres are just rubbing in for him now because he's in the blue, red blue, so he's currently sitting his own fastest lap time at the moment. Very nicely there for the more chicane. He's teed up something the best time so far, so it looks like he's going to be hitting the 146.5 and lower. So he's definitely increasing the pace, I hope. Don't need to worry too much about the fuel saving now. Like Richie said, he's better to have gone earlier.
Yeah, 47 is great, but in that 153.869, which is currently the fastest lap.
Yeah, indeed, that's pretty quick. It's a pretty quick time, I can tell you. Very quickly, so excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So
Very consistent.
Robbo's right up with Kieran at the moment, really, so it's barely 2 seconds between them now. So Shockey's just gone through. P2, yep. At the moment, so he's the last of the podium finishes potentially for the GT D-Class P3s. You can see Robbo there in the right round. And for the last 3 laps, 3 more laps, he sort of unleashed himself a little bit, I think. I think Robbo just realised, yeah, I've probably got enough fuel to the end of the race, and I think he's just pushed here as hard as he can. Maybe Kieran's keeping back though, so maybe
Kieran should be okay, but
yeah. Kieran, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he's just got that Peter coming through. Peter will be overtaking Kieran as well. And GTP passing the GT3. It is, isn't it? This is going to be close. Yeah, there's not really much more to go, obviously, because we're in 1 minute, 1 hour and 27 minutes so far.
Kieran's gone wide, Kieran's gone wide, Kieran's gone wide.
Just manages to hold himself there, but looks like he's keeping that position there. Okay, receiver's going to the time.
Okay.
So I mean, they're both going to have several to contend with in a second as well, because I think he's coming through. So. This is what it comes down to, everybody. All this amount of time and then you've still got 2 cars which are separated by less than a second. was actually for P3 and P4 in the GT3 class. This is so tight. We should go to the GTPs, but this is so close between these two now. They're looking sniffing for the outside. Clear before team 1. Kieran Holman is going to just ease on the little touch, maybe. Feels he might be able to come back at him on the next part when they get back onto the oval.
Yari has 50 seconds left. He's ready to force a start finish line.
Gotcha.
So we need 56 laps.
Okay.
They have enough fuel for 56 laps.
Yeah.
Now he starts his final lap. We are 35 seconds from the end. Shock still has Severy is okay.
Yeah, these two having a battle royale. Oh, a little bit of a slide from Robbo. Kieran making the most of it, going wide on the outside. So Kieran now taking P8, or I should say P3 respectively in the class from Robbo and P4.
This is going to be it. This is the final run into the bus stop. This is going to be it. Final lap.
It is, isn't it?
Final lap is there. Shocky across the line for P2.
He has. Congratulations, Shocky. We'll be with you in a second. We're just going to see how this pans out. Robbo has just managed to get back in front of Kieran. But can Kieran come back? He's close.
Severy P3. Kieran P4. Sayo's finished P7. Second category.
Beautiful. Well done, Sayo.
Dexter's coming up at the back of these two. Dexter's coming up
He
at
is
the back
indeed.
of these two. They're going to keep it. Have the feel where they're going to go. Okay.
Well done, Robbo. Takes it.
Robbo takes it.
Yep. Just the final podium position with Kieran in P4, Dexter in Dexter's obviously in P5 in the
two
GTP.
leaders coming across the line. The two leaders coming across the line. Yari's going to take P1.
Oh, and Deck is right behind him. Look at that. Brilliantly.
Right, there you go.
That doesn't get much better than that, does it? Perfectly timed.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Yep. Group 1 and Group 6 is... Group 6. GT3. respectively. Group 6. Where the heck's Group 6? Where'd you get a Group 6 from? Where you going, Moomin? Where are you going, Moomin? Absolutely. Well done, Faulkner. Yeah, congratulations to the class winners there. 100%. 100%. So, yeah, Group 6. But yeah. There we are. And there it shows with victory for Yari there. And I'll just get that one done there. And then we'll come to the result. And we'll get these.
GG, Sayo. GG, mate. Well done. Well
Yeah,
done.
absolutely. Let's get these copied in.
What horse is it?
There we go. So, congratulations there. So, congratulations to Yari, Shocky, and Severy. So, they were P1, P2, P3, respectively, in the GTPs. Well done, everybody. And the fastest lap set by Yari there as well. And for the GTP class, well done. Congratulations on that. Great racing. We then have Peter in P4 with the Pink Floyd Peter Hybrid Toyota Hybrid 16, and then we had Dexter in P5. Well done, congratulations. And then for the GT3s we had Deck with the Ferrari 296 taking a P1, and he finished in front of with a 145.9 as well, which I think will be the fastest lap for the Group GT3s, yeah, GTD. Sayo in P2 with the M6. Congratulations, Sayo. Excellent P2 there. And then P3 for Robbo as well. He managed to just sneak that away from Kieran in the last couple of laps. What a battle that was. The last 6 or 7 laps, those two. You said that Robbo was just sort of taking little tenths here, tenths there, and just managed to get himself back in the race. And wow. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's an M6. It sort of looks like an M4, but it's an it's an M4 liveried M6. We'll go with that one. So well done. GG's.
GG, Deck. Well done, man. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Absolutely. So Deck there, Sayo and Robbo with the P1, 2 and 3s respectively in the GT3s. And then we had Kieran in P4, who really close and almost managed to take P3, which was would have been quite an amazing strat, because he tried something a little bit different, didn't he? So would have been pretty
GG,
good.
guys. Well done, well done.
Absolutely.
Well done.
So Kieran P5, we had Nick in P6 and Ian in P7 in the GTD Group 3 classes. So GG's everyone, well done. Congratulations all for completing it as well, well done. You have to be in it to win it, as they say, so well done for staying in and seeing it through to the end. Great stuff, well done, GG's. Not too bad as well, times there, 147.86, 147.790, so yeah. But yeah, so we had the Magdalene and Vettel into that. That's something for us to look into, see what we can do with that. It's a shame to lose any drivers in the races, so we don't really like that to happen. So